What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is. We back. We back with another video, man. You saw the title of the video. You know what it is with me, man. Stop fucking around with the police. Fuckery, find out, or the cops might find out because they do dickhead shit too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, the cops might find out because they do dickhead shit too. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see who fuck around and found out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. But if you fuck with the content, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button and check out more content on the channel because we always keep it coming over here. Always. And my fucking album is out. You know what I'm saying? Link is in the description. I Don't Know What You Mean is on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Tune in because I really do this shit. I really do this shit. Stop playing with me, bro.
And I pulled my gun, and the little boy, he got finger on trigger, you can't do that, you can't do that,
I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal. Take a quick breath.
It started as a routine call about some teenagers causing a disturbance, but by the time officers pieced together the details, what seemed like a simple neighborhood issue had turned into something far bigger and troubling.
I gotta pee really bad.
So shorts are gonna...
You want me to yank him up for you real quick? Thanks.
Good.
I'm sorry. You can't do that.
At approximately 8:03 p.m. on Thursday, August 8th, 2024, 61-year-old Frank called the Kenosha County Emergency Line to report a disturbance involving teenagers.
Kenosha 911, what's the address to your emergency?
I need you at the Southport Marina Police, the police officer at Southport, Kenosha.
Frank, what did you do? 61, man, you too old to be doing dumb shit like this. What did you do, bruh?
Marina by the pool because I'm holding two little boys that threatened my wife earlier.
Okay, and you're at the Southport Marina?
Yes. There's two of them standing here, and I've got them because my wife saw them and called me and told me. And so they're sitting right here. They're trying to leave.
Okay, what is the phone number you're calling from in case we get disconnected?
You're not going to go anywhere. You just sit here and you wait till the police show up.
All right, how old are they?
I don't know how old they are. No, it's not fake. I'm a U.S. Marshal. Because you're not going to leave here until the police come. That's why my finger's on the trigger.
Okay.
Oh, he got the strap on these young boys. He got the strap on them. I'm saying they said fake. Now, I mean, the reason I'm saying young boys because the video title says fake cop pulls gun on teens. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna say I'm a U.S. Marshal? Are you? Don't lie about credentials like that, motherfucker. I think that's an extra charge, man.
Do you have did you just say something about a trigger?
My finger's on the trigger of a 9mm.
Okay, and how old are these kids?
Right.
I don't know, but they're 16 and maybe 12 or 13. And my wife is looking right at them.
Please don't be taking out your gun either, especially if these are children. Is your gun holstered?
No.
Yes, it is. It's holstered, but they're trying to walk past me, and I'm not going to tolerate this. My gun, where's my gun right now?
Can you get off my bike, sir? Can you please get off my property?
Off your property?
Get off my property?
I'm not on your property. My foot is not on your property.
I'm going to come up here. Please get off my property.
I feel bad for these kids, man. You pulled a gun on these kids, bro. Really? I don't believe they was picking on his wife. I understand kids can be disrespectful and kids can draw. But I don't believe that. We need to see this.
However, when the officers were unable to locate them, they left.
Oh, okay. Are you drunk, mate? What are you doing?
Are you drugged, mate?
Can't walk past me. You're not touching me. I'm not touching your bike. Ma'am, I'm trying to be...
Yeah, bro, but I'm like, listen, man, like, you would not... Yeah, no, there's not too many situations where, like, if they was kids out being kids or doing nut-ass kid shit, you know what I'm saying, I would not pull my gun on them. 12 and 13, that's young. That's a little too young. Yeah, you don't, no, you don't pull your gun on no 12 and 13-year-old kids.
shit about it.
I know you are, and I'm trying to talk to you as well.
I'm gonna be really pissed.
Okay, what race is one of the males?
What? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I'm ready to get son of a bitch.
Sir?
Oh, he tripping.
There! 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 Wait!
Now, as officers return to the area, Frank has much more to share about the incident.
What's going on, man?
My wife earlier was at the pool with my grandson. He's only 10. My wife's disabled. They were swimming, they're minding their business, they're by themselves. I was in Westmont, like I said, I was on my way back. She saw two little Mexican boys trying to open the gate. The lock works, it doesn't work.
Yeah, we're all
And she walked up and says, can I help you guys? She's like, what do you want? Oh, we want to come swimming. No, this pool's private to marine use only. You racist f***ing bitch. So she calls me, I'm darting down here, and then I was in the pool talking to one of the ladies at work here. And then
What? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That don't make no sense to me already. Now I'm saying, you saying this pool is, wait, your wife said this pool is marine based only? We're not at an army base. Is this an army base or something? This pool is for marines only. What? Never heard that at any fucking swimming pool ever. Never. It's only for marines only? Why you got this other 10-year-old kid and this disabled woman swimming here then? That don't make sense.
the boys came in, so I called my wife. I told my wife to go upstairs at the pool and stay out of sight till I got here. The boys walked in. One said he had to go get something out of the... And I called my wife. She goes, that's them. I hung up my phone. I stood at the door. I said, you're the one that called my wife a racist. No, we didn't. I said, because my wife just told me this. So I stood there in the doorway. I'm standing there trying to block. Get off my property. Get off my... Finally, it's like, what do I do? They just slowly pushed me and forced their way through.
So they're calling her names, and
then they went around the pool, around the marina area there. There's a dumpster on the back, far back side. They tried to go through over that.
Okay.
They're pushing their way, and I'm like, what do I do? So I was.
They were trying to push their way past you because you were blocking them in. That's what it sounded like. Why was you blocking these young boys in?
They sent them down the walkway. And that's when two of you guys showed up at those, and I'm like this, down the walkway. And they just tootled off real slow, and you guys, I know you couldn't get through because the damn gates are down.
Yeah. Okay. So, take a quick breath.
Breathing hard and shit.
As Frank talks more, officers quickly notice a serious issue with his story.
First time I've jogged this around, I've never.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this.
Were they like actively trying to get into the pool area or something?
They walked in. They just they yanked the door and walked right in. Okay. And the one tall kid, he said, I'm 16. You can't do nothing to me. Oh yeah, I can. If you, I was getting so pissed. And then I pulled my gun, and the little boy.
See, this is where you fucked up right here, Frank. Why did you pull your gun? Why did you pull your gun? Even if they were trying to get into the pool, this isn't it's a private, even if it was a private area, it's not owned by you. And so what if they try to sneak into the pool where there's other kids swimming? You know what I mean? 16-year-olds say, yeah, you can't do nothing to me anymore. You pulled a gun on him. They didn't touch your wife, didn't touch your son. You know what I'm saying? They didn't run up on your family directly. They didn't make any contact with your family. I heard so far. No contact with your family. You know what I'm saying? And you pulled a strap. You out of pocket. He needs to go to jail.
About this tall. He was 16. He's about my height. Your height. I pulled my. You got your finger on the trigger. You got your finger on the trigger. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I put it back in the holster, and it wouldn't have done any good anyway because the clip was not in. So anyway.
How about we keep our hand off that right?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. And then I was fine. I put it back in, and I stood there like this, trying to, and he started pushing his bike. Get off my property. Get off my property.
He was telling you to get off his property?
Yeah. His bike was hitting my foot and leg, and he's telling me, get off my property. I wasn't on it. He was on me, pushing the bike through me.
These kids threatened?
They threatened her.
What'd they say?
Well, when she walked up there and said, you guys can't come in the pool, this is a private pool with me. You're a racist bitch.
Okay.
She would be able to tell you.
You're a racist bitch is not a threat. That's an insult, not a threat. And I doubt the kids even said that. I doubt the younger kid said that. Probably was the older one, if he was there, said that. You know what I'm saying? And I would understand, because it's just like, how the fuck you gonna sit up here? You got a kid over here swimming in this pool, and you tell us we can't get in. This is a marine pool, and it's private. What?
More. I got the bits and pieces on the phone as I'm driving back here. Listen to
Sure.
I know. They came down this, and they weren't speeding on their bikes. They weren't speeding. They were just riding along. And as they were leaving, you can't touch us. You can't do nothing to us. My mom's going to come back and beat your mom.
You hear that? Yeah, that's a problem. 10-4, yeah. We're about to work through that, because apparently he made the claim to dispatch and doesn't seem to have any ID with him right now while carrying this gun.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Hang out with my partner here for a second.
What's going on? Let's disarm him. Okay. Is he supposed to be carrying? I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal, which I don't believe.
Yo, if Frank, this just prove right here that age has nothing to do with intelligence or wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It's some people who grow old and just don't learn shit. Frank, oh my God, man. You don't have your ID, you got the strap on you. I mean, and you pulled it on kids. Cause you talking about they threaten your wife because they called her, they say you're a racist bitch. How the fuck, Frank? Oh my God, I want to see them throw him in cuffs. Throw his ass in the
Let's verify the fact why he pulled his firearm.
And you lying about being the U.S. Marshal?
We're just gonna take the firearm off you.
No, take it.
I'm gonna temporarily disarm you here.
Are you law enforcement in any way?
No.
Did you tell our dispatcher you're a U.S. Marshal?
No, I said that to the kids to scare them so they wouldn't leave me.
You told these kids that you're law enforcement and you're not.
No, sir. I'm not.
Why would you do that?
U.S. Marshal, you can't leave. You got to wait for the Kenosha police.
For the officers on scene, the
Why
way
would you
Frank
tell the
handled
kids
situation
you're police and
appears
you're
to be
not?
a much larger concern than required further verification.
Do you have a concealed carry permit?
Yeah, it's in the car.
It's in the car.
Yes.
What state is it through?
It's through Alabama.
It's through Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lifetime pistol carry concealed weapon.
Okay.
So yes, I do have one.
Okay.
Just want to verify that's clear for me.
I'm sorry, 10-9.
You see if the wife will grab his CCW so that we can verify that.
Yeah, we have some issues here. There's some major issues. Let's verify how and why he pulled his firearm and in what manner he was utilizing it. We're probably gonna have to pull some video from that area over there because he's stating
Frank, you a
that
bitch for this.
these kids threatened his wife, but all he's saying is that they called her racist. And that's
Which
not
is what the call notes say.
But that's all it says. So I think Diaz is with the wife right now. We have to verify what exactly said to her in order to make Kim pull his firearm, right? And is Alabama even a valid TCW here? No. Dispatch, go back and listen. Someone call me now.
And he said he got a fucking concealed carry permit from Alabama. And the cop just says the Alabama concealed carry, like, doesn't hold any weight here. Is it permitted here? Nope. So even if you do got you don't even got it in that jurisdiction that they got it in. Yeah. You're fucked, Frank. You know what I'm saying? If you bring, listen, it don't matter if you have a concealed carry license, right? I can have a concealed carry license for Pennsylvania. If I bring my gun to Delaware, even with my permit on me, I can still get locked up for my gun. You know what I'm saying? I can still get locked up for my gun because it's only registered for me to carry in Pennsylvania, in the state of PA. You know what I mean? Frank is going to jail. I want to see him go to jail though, because you a dickhead and you shouldn't have did this.
So he claims himself just interested.
I'm gonna call him right now. You're taking care of that? Yeah. He's calling up the dispatch. You're calling him out? Yeah.
With more information emerging, the case begins to take a different turn.
Hey, who took the call for this call on 3rd Ave? Okay, what we're trying to clarify, did he tell you that he was a U.S. Marshal? All right, now we have a whole another set of issues.
So he pulled a gun on 2 kids for trespassing at a pool.
Yes.
And claimed to be a law enforcement officer.
Yes.
Yeah, he going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
on this. What is she claiming these
I was
threats
like,
were to
yeah,
her?
he's going.
Just a threat. This was not
Like, not a question.
This was recent when I came out earlier. They had threatened that they were going to bring their mom to fight her, beat her up, and then they called her a racist.
Okay, but they did not, in fact, bring anyone to beat her up?
Nope, they just came back and she got upset, and so she called again.
Yeah.
Alright, so the kids did call her racist. And they did threaten to bring their mom back. They threatened to bring their mom back to beat the lady up. But they didn't bring nobody back. You know what I'm saying? And Frank, these were kids. See, Frank, you should have handled this differently. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Oh, Frank. No, man. Once confronting the kids, you know what I'm saying, and you realize that they weren't even about that energy because they were really trying to get away from you. Why did you pull the string?
We'll probably need to see if we can get video footage and reference this as well.
When officers regroup, they realize the case is much.
But here's the problem I have. Why did that family in particular try to stop them from getting into the pool? Frank, do you work at the pool? Why do you care if they even sneaking in? Who the fuck are you? Why can't you just mind your business?
Bigger than they first thought.
You don't have any idea on you at all?
It's in the car. It's by the pool.
Okay. Where's your CCW?
Alabama. The only state it doesn't cover is Illinois.
Say, I just forgot my driver's license at home, but I have one, and we can verify. Oh yeah, you do. It's valid. We could still give them a ticket for not having the driver's license out. Same with CCW, but in this case, that might be more. This is way bigger.
Officers bring their lead up to speed, and their discussion makes the next steps abundantly clear.
Oh, so we have a CCW violation. That's it. Okay, cool. Hey, Mike, if you want to further ask questions about...
Yeah, no, and that's a CCW violation. You know what I'm saying? Carrying your weapon violation, you know what I mean? Because you pulled it for an unlawful reason. You know what I'm saying? You weren't in no immediate threat. You weren't in you weren't in the process of about to fight. Nobody tried to hurt your wife. Nobody tried to do anything to you either, Frank, and you pulled it on kids. Yeah, you going to jail.
How he had his firearm and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that before.
And then,
where's the gun right now?
we have it.
My wife says his brother. I'll talk. His brother is a U.S. Marshal, I guess, and I'm sure he would be
not very happy with with his conduct.
At what point did the gun come into play? With this?
I was standing there. I said, "You guys are not leaving." Okay. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to leave. I said, "No, you're not." I pulled it out. I went like this.
How did you?
And understand something, y'all. If they wanted to be this is where they can get a little sticky with the charges too. You pulling your gun out when they were trying to leave and you were blocking them from leaving, depending on the situation, that could be a kidnapping charge too. In a way, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, they were trying to leave and you were using this firearm to force them to stay here without a lawful reason. You know what I'm saying? Some states they can go as far as stretch that as kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Right here, like this, I pulled it out, and I pulled it out, and I had my finger there. And then he's yelling while I'm talking to the lady. It was pointed down here.
So it was pointed at one of them?
Yeah, it was pointed down, though. I didn't point it at him. I was pointing like this.
Okay. Pointed in his direction.
It wouldn't have gone off anyway. Like I said, the clip wasn't locked in anyway, so it would have done it. But I wasn't going to shoot him anyway. I wanted to scare him to stay there so you guys could get him.
Sure.
And this is where, if you do carry a gun, do not ever do this. Do not ever pull a gun and you know you're not really going to use it. Do not pull a gun just to scare people. Don't do that. If you really pull a gun, you know what I'm saying, be ready to really willing to use it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And make sure you pull it over something that's legitimately serious. You know what I mean? Don't just pull it over petty shit, petty arguments. That's how you go to jail.
Was the only thing I wanted to do, and it just kept going worse.
Okay.
And then like false imprisonment almost. Like, he doesn't understand the gravity of what just happened.
I mean,
right.
There's no point he says his life was threatened, right?
No, that's what Mike's double checking with right now, but I don't think so.
And finally, as they receive confirmation on the last detail, it becomes clear that Frank pretty much screwed himself over, and the incident comes to a close.
Right.
said he goes like this, pulls it out, and is like this at the kid. So you pointed at him, and he's like, well, no, it was kind of like down with his finger on the trigger. So you could probably argue.
You could argue aiming and pointing.
Yeah.
Right.
But the problem has been all the property witness.
If there's video of it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because we can't find them doesn't.
It doesn't mean it's not still a crime.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. You're going to be under arrest right now.
Yep.
Well, can you? No, that's fine. Well, my wife needs to.
We'll make sure she gets keys.
Why? Can I ask why?
Yeah. Right now, your charges are impersonating a police officer, DC while armed, and we're going to work out the rest. You could potentially be charged with aiming and pointing, willfully endangering safety.
Right.
Okay.
Also, it's a CCW violation. Alabama is saying that you're.
Well, yeah. My wife. Somebody called. That's why I'm worried.
Okay. Alabama says your CCW is expired.
No, it's not.
And your license to, oh my God, your license to carry is expired. That's not good, Frank.
That's what they're saying.
Is your CCW permit in your car?
Yes, it's in my wallet.
Okay.
It's when you open my wallet, it's the first thing right there.
Okay. Do we have permission to do that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Give the keys to my wife. She'll get my wallet at castle. No problem. Or you can go with her. Yeah.
All right. I will go do that. Okay.
Now, what do I have to do? Am I signing myself out when we get this over?
Frank, we're gonna go right here. Okay?
We'll explain.
I gotta pee really bad. Guys.
701 PD.
I don't want to be mean or rude because it's not gonna hold much longer.
You want to search on him?
Go ahead. You guys got everything. You got the phone. You got the key.
Frank, but you know what's crazy? Frank genuinely feels he did nothing wrong here. Frank, the vibe I'm getting from him, he really feel like he did nothing wrong doing this. I'm saying, because he was so cooperative and so open in telling what happened, and you must have really been convinced that the cops was gonna be on your side when you told them that you said you lied on the phone about being a cop, and then you pulled a gun on some kids because they called your wife racist, and they said they was gonna bring their mom back to beat her up, but then again you seen them again, and they didn't bring anybody back, and then they were trying to run away from you, and then you pulled your gun on them and wouldn't let them leave, and then you called the cops.
There's nothing else on me. Ow, I'm getting bit.
With you being in custody, do you want us to advise you of your rights, and do you want to make a statement?
I've said everything I said already. Well,
I understand that. Do you want somebody to Mirandize you, fully advise you of your rights, and do you wish to make a statement now that you're in custody?
No, that's okay. I understand what's going on.
All right.
Correction,
I don't want to be rude, but my
DH, please.
shorts are gonna. Can I?
You just yank them up for you real quick.
Dumbass Frank.
Thanks.
Good.
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
What is going on?
All right, the phone will go with you, okay? All the keys and stuff will go to your wife,
I
okay?
can't slide back or my shorts are gonna fall off. I'm sorry.
You okay?
I'm working on it. The seat got my foot.
All right, let's
I can't.
go get that CCW in the wallet.
Slide your butt back straight.
I understand.
Don't put your back
I
towards
need
the back
rotators.
rest.
I hope my rotators are broken.
The way you
Okay.
bitching get
I'm
me to the
I'm
car.
trying to.
Yep.
Sit like that.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're all right.
Oh, you're okay, dude.
Person.
You're okay.
For this incident, Frank was charged with felony, impersonating a peace officer to aid in the commission of a crime, false imprisonment.
Right. It wasn't kidnapping, false imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? False imprisonment, because you was I guess because like, yo, you holding them there with the misinformation of you being a law enforcement officer and you using a gun.
And misdemeanor, intentionally point a firearm at a person, and disorderly conduct.
I'm surprised he didn't get reckless endangerment.
He was eventually released on a $1,000 cash bond. About 2 months later, Frank pleaded guilty to impersonating a peace officer. The remaining 3 charges were dismissed, but read in. Ultimately, Frank was sentenced to 90 days in the Kenosha County Jail and ordered to pay $3,000.
God damn it, Frank. God damn it. After all of this, he had to do 3 months in jail behind this. You know what I mean? He had to do 3 months in jail, you know what I'm saying? And he had to pay $3,000 court costs. That license to carry is probably revoked, right? And it should be.
$1,000 in fines and court costs. And before you go,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was fair. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That was cool. That was fair. That was fair. You know why? What he did was really fucking stupid and could have potentially been real dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I get the part where they had to send him to jail. But Frank, looking at Frank's not himself is not a dangerous guy, but he's stupid. Genuinely stupid. You know what I mean? Because he genuinely thought he was doing the right thing here. He really thought he was doing the right thing with what he was doing. You know what I mean? Didn't try to lie. Didn't fold on the story at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he needs a mental evaluation. Something wrong. But yeah, Frank, you fucking stupid, bro. You out of pocket. You don't pull. You shouldn't pull the gun on the kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Fuck 90 days. He pulled a gun on some kids, bruh. I think if this was a little bit different situation with somebody else, I think if this was a brother, I don't know how this would have turned out. 6 months. 6 months to a year for Frank because he's 61. I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I would have gave him 6 months to a year. Maybe a year. No. You wouldn't have gave him all that? I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it, y'all. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think, what y'all would have done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And if my sentence is too much, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But y'all make better decisions. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay down. Y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz, and I'm out.